His story, Japan. Now, we may have discussed various aspects of Japan before, but I don't think we've done a deep history dive, have we, Dave?
I don't think we have done it yet. We should do one though, shouldn't we? Now.
Okay, so Japan first started
In 1840.
No, yeah, no. It started with the
Earth been formed. Have you done your Japanese history?
No, to be honest, my Japanese history is pretty limited to basically World War Two and 19th century. 19th century, 18th century. 19th century is 1800s, isn't it?
That's right, Daddy. That's what they say.
In America too?
I don't know, Daddy. I don't go to America.
No, I try to avoid it. Like Okinawa.
Yeah, Daddy, you won't get that joke yet. That's for later. Because it's like, you were saying, like, because of Okinawa, they like you if you're English, but they don't like you if you're American.
Yeah, that was my joke.
Yeah, I mean, steer away from the racism, Daddy.
Well, it's not racist. It's just it's the same as when I was in Japan. You can tell the difference
Careful.
between the Japanese and the Chinese in on transport and stuff, because the Chinese tend to have a not as much account for personal space. So it's like they were on like a bus, and it was like there's people like next to me, and they're like shoving up and stuff. And I spoke to a missus later. I said, "So, yeah, they were Chinese." It was weird. It's weird the things you notice, but there's a lot of Brazilian Japanese as well.
Daddy, do you remember when you went to that festival and there were loads of Brazilian Japanese and Mummy told you a story?
Yeah, we were in Japan and we were at a festival, and it was really very good. A point was anyway, the history of Japanese. So they were really mean buggers. And someone who says something about butterhead being a racist term that the Americans or whatever used against the Japanese in the wartime and stuff, and the yellow person, and stuff like that. And it was like, I asked my missus, I said, well, butterhead would define... No, a lot of Japanese want to be pale. That's a weird thing. I was once at a bus stop at Hiroshima. I think I've told this story before. And a couple of Japanese ladies, a couple of old ladies, probably the type that bloody go in the equivalent of Betty's chat. No, I'm only joking, because these seemed intelligent ladies. But they were at a bus stop, and I was just talking to my missus, and they just put the hand over a shoulder and started just sort of touching her. Not quite on the, but on her bare skin on the shoulder, and it was like she just laughed, because she'd lived there for about 5 years, and she's got large memories, so it's that's also another fascination. It's quite funny. It's not that funny. It's not sexist either. I mean, my missus made me a feminist, so I don't. But anyway, the term butterhead, or being called yellow, is not offensive in any way. It's not a racist term. Put it that way, Anyway, the point was, and then the Japanese were really mean to Chinese for fucking decades. I mean, proper mean. And then what happened? Oh yeah, they bombed Pearl Harbor. Oh, we've forgotten about all the ninja and samurai shit. Right, They built loads of cool castles. I've been to a few castles. They built Mount Fuji.
Was that not the Egyptians?
No, it was a pyramid.
The Japanese built Mount Fuji. That is amazing.
Yeah, in Karagachko. I can't remember the name.
Anyway, I thought we were going to talk about the Tanuki Tower Saga, Daddy.
Yeah. Anyway, the near Mount Fuji, the Japanese built mountain, there is a myth that the Tanuki raccoon dog and the rabbits Usagi, they dominated, and they used to fight and the myth is that eventually,
did they go on a tree like Derek has?
yes, that is, but not a tree.
Was it Mount Fuji?
It could well be.